like it. Thank you,
me
sir.
too.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, buddy.
I got 55 and climbing right now.
We're joined by Brother John today. Brother John in the Silver Bullet, and we got our logs. We're re-logged up, and we're heading out to try to locate some bass. Here's the thing: look at this moon, guys. Big mooner. I know everybody gets excited about the spring full moon. Thing about where we are is it could be a blessing, it could be a curse. We're in North Texas, so we could have shad spawn going on, which means good early morning bite. It also means a lot of fish, bass will start to come up into the shallows. We're getting these longer days, we're getting ready for spawn, and they could be all up on the beds, or they could just be up and they're like, I kind of want a bed, but I'm not gonna eat good. And that's where I think, the finesse plastics really come into play.
I just want to say first and foremost, shout out to Rackley for fishing with me today. I convinced him to fish the poop hole. We're out here on the turd factory.
Yeah.
But the thing about the turd factory is it produces some mega turds. This time last year and years before that, it's been like the right time. And usually when you look back in your fishing calendar, you think, oh, okay, time-wise it adds up, moon-wise it adds up. The only thing that really isn't clicking for us here in North Texas is the water temperature. It just refuses to get to like 60 degrees in the morning. If you launch at your favorite lake and the water temp's 60 in the morning, or even 59.8, you're in the money. But we've been cursed with like 56 and 57 and 58, so it's a little too early. So we're gonna be fishing areas just literally a couple feet off of where they're probably gonna be. It's like their pit stop before they move into the holy land, the holy spawning land. So we're gonna start off on some dam rock.
Let's rock and roll and catch a giant, yeah. Big old turds in the turd factory, yeah. Right on, Silver Bullet, right on.
Right on, Silver Bullet.
Oh, you jerking?
I'm jerking, bro.
No bite.
No bite here, my friend.
No bite here. Good. Break out my yig.
So I was thinking.
Fired up.
I was thinking. See them.
Little nug. Oh yeah.
Try
Been in
that.
there before.
This whole area of docks, like right here, is really good. It's deep. It's only kind of deepish docks.
Look at all the shad out deep.
Yeah.
Got a little chop over here.
Little chops.
We've amassed no bites so far. Cold, clear morning with that full moon, It's a blessing or a curse, like we said. So a lot of these fish are probably already moved to the areas they want to be in for spawning, and they're locking down, and they're just kind of waiting. So we have seen some shad up shallow in the grass. Fished some spots that look really good, no bites. Now we're kind of fishing an area that's got access to deep water, seawall that's warming up, some docks, just some classic, stuff you would fish before they move on up. But I think what we're gonna do next is actually go into those spawning areas and just slow down with some plastics, do some flipping, because bluebird sky like we got here, wind's not crazy. I think we're gonna see a little bit slower bite, but there are big ones in here, and it's the time for them to, they're full. They're full of eggs and full of whatever they're eating. So if we catch one, it's gonna be a juicy one. On. Line. Golly. Got fishing line and a tree. That's 3 fishing lines we've caught today. There should be we should play a game when we come out here of, Be a fun drinking game, Lake. Catch fishing line, drink a beer. Hook a body, gotta down a fifth.
So steady as she goes. Yeah.
Lots of cover on the bank too.
63.2.
Wow.
What?
Dude, it's gonna be
Maybe like 60.
Yeah, I know, in the back. Oh, I caught a rope.
A rope on a
Yeah.
three.
What do I have to drink to that?
That's just a shot. Unless that rope's attached to a body, then.
I'm gonna go tactical on this one. Got her, dude. Come on, baby. There she is.
First bass of the day.
Yes, sir. Get that skunk out.
Shallow dollar.
Thank you.
Skunk's out, Rackley.
That
This fish is warm. Feel that fish.
Oh yeah.
Put this thing in my pants. I'm so cold. I need something warm. I need something warm.
Out away from the cover.
Yeah.
Just kind of hovering. Seeing some bait flicking around in here. That's good. You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna get out a wacko and I'm just gonna flick it.
Yes.
Flick it in the abyss.
Yes.
John got our first fish of the day. You would think with all this flooded brush they'd be just concentrated in the cover, but a lot of them are suspended out away in this lake. It's weird. So got out a wacky rig and now I'm just flicking it out in front. That's a good point. John was just saying, you know, there's probably a lot of beds that we don't even see. Which, to another point, like you're doing a lot of bed fishing if you're fishing in the spring that you don't even know about. Afternoon before I left, but that was like back of the. Oh my gosh! Did you see that, bro?
I saw the fish.
You could actually see him.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that's the fourth boil I've seen in there. What are we doing here? I mean, how does this can't all just be individuals throwing their cups in the water? This has to be like
A conceited effort.
trash bins.
Yeah.
Or large
It goes on. I mean,
dump.
Look.
Oh my, yeah. Beyond this, it's acres and acres and miles of trash.
Yeah.
This creek.
Pretty sad.
Look at that Sunny D bottle.
That's like from the 90s.
Now that's already Sunny D. I'm pretty sure ain't even real orange juice. That's already trash. But then that's sad, folks. It's just sad, you know. I don't know how. We really should. We should have a tournament out here to see who can like gather up the biggest bag of trash. Do something like that. I think Guggen Squad should do that. This is. Hurts your heart.
Make it happen. Let's finish this little bank real quick.
Oh yeah. I like what's going on here. Right now, y'all. I'm just getting hung up a little too much. You know, I throw a juicy jig. I'm going to say 80% of the time. I love throwing a juicy jig because I can drag it. I like dragging this time of year. You know, it's great for fishing docks and just a general jig. But when I'm going into like straight heavy cover, I like to switch it up to the thick jig, which has a much more bulleted style head instead of like the archy style head, and this goes through the cover a lot better. The line tie as well is also in line with the hook. So on this one, the line tie is kind of impeding you from getting over logs. You can still flip light cover with it, but this is the one I really like to flip with, the thick jig. I'm gonna grab a nuke punch. I'm gonna show you guys this little setup. So see how this crawl, it's loud, I like it. It's a great trailer, but a lot of times with craws, you end up, those legs that are flapping, they'll get on the cover, they'll hang up. So this nuke punch right here, it's great for sliding through the cover. It has no front appendages, just in the back. But B, we actually make this bait with, a little less salt, and it's a tougher plastic. So when you're talking about flipping, you're going into heavy stuff. You know, this bait was really designed for doing a lot of straight Texas rig flipping, but it's one of my favorite jig trailers for this type fishing. And then I love the profile of it as well. It's a little more subtle, which is a lot of times good for spring. Bandito bug is fantastic when I'm doing heavy flipping. That bandito bug sometimes will tear back a little bit. So just giving you guys the lowdown here on why I'm switching baits. John just had a nice fish. He was flipping and it got caught up, so that's good. And we also saw one on a bed. You know, finding this 63.5, 64 degree water has been literally a game changer. I know that term gets thrown around a lot, but we're 55 Main Lake, we're 63 back here. It's a totally different phase of fishing.
Any lake right now that I'd feel confident going where I could find that water up here.
Oh, needless to say, we both got excited when we saw that. So, oh, black and blue with Okeechobee crawl, come on now, that's a sexy unit, yeah. And I swore I would never come back to this lake. First time I fished it, did catch a 7-pounder. It was nice, but there's so much trash in here. I was like, it's ugly to look at. And if I'm by myself looking for like solitude on the lake, this is not somewhere I want to go. If I'm fishing with John, all is good. We can, you know, talk our way through the ugly trash and tell some jokes, have a good time. But if you're looking for a peaceful, you know, out in the woods experience, it's kind of weird. It's also sad because like we're seeing a lot of ducks out here. We know there's great fishing here, but it's a lot of trash, and not just like, you know, Starbucks cups. It's like dirty diapers and you know, parts of machinery, things with oil in them, like really nasty stuff. How you doing? Oh my gosh, John.
What?
Look at the feet right there.
Oh.
What is that, dude? You tell what?
That's a doll.
Dude, those look like real feet.
That's a doll.
Are you sure? Bro.
Oh Jesus, dude, that's a baby.
Look at the feet, man. Look at the wrinkles. I mean, how real are they making these things, dude? That looks like water bloated feet, bro.
It's a doll, right?
Dude, that looks like skin, bro.
It's a doll.
That looks like skin, bro.
It's a doll. Flip the head around.
John. Holy. Bro.
Oh my God.
Dude, how real did that look?
At first I was like, no. And then I was like, yeah, maybe.
All right, guys, our hearts both stopped. We're both fathers of 2 now. And we saw these feet floating in the water, dude. And look how real that looks, like the little,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. No, if I found an adult, I'd you know, just like call the police and my heart would be pumping a little bit, but I was, if you were gonna find one out here,
It'd be here.
it'd be here. Like, this is,
Wow, that's crazy. Jesus.
I'm not sure if I can keep fishing if I,
Oh no, that's it.
yeah, that's it. They gotta quit making these dolls so lifelike.
Yeah. That's a good idea, right?
Yeah. Yes. Oh, come on. That's a good one. Yes, sir, yes. Let's go.
Shallow dauber.
Ooh, hitting the deck, baby.
Shallow daubers. Right where she should have been too,
Oh.
dude. We've got a whole creek full of this. Carpet.
My heart is pounding right now.
That's just crazy.
Wow.
Look how beautiful
Oh,
this
look at the
fish
tail
is.
too.
Oh, I know. Tail is.
It's going down.
Hope you got-
Dude, after the baby and then that right there,
Trying to look.
I about had a aneurysm. Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude.
Let's go over there.
What is going on? What is going on? Let's hit this. We hit this point. Hit it. I just need me a jig bite. Set me straight. Take advantage. Oh, there she blows.
Got her.
That's a big, that's a giant. Oh my God. That's a giant.
I got him.
Oh my God, dude.
I got him.
Is that a, oh my God, John. Oh my God, bro. Dude, it's a freaking pig. Dude. Oh, look at that, cowboys and girls. Oh my gosh. Black and blue jig. Well, bam!
Still hate this lake? Not anymore.
Oh my gosh, dude. When you stick a fish like that on a jig, it is. Oh, it's in the middle. Oh my gosh, guys. That fish is not very long, but it's a certified mondo. Look at the belly on it. Brother, man, look at that jig, y'all. Look at its mouth. Just look at this for a second. Look at that.
My God, that didn't fight at all.
No.
Just came right up.
Dude, and when I stuck it, it was just like a rock. Absolutely would not come off.
You needed that.
I needed that. Okay, finally got the jig out.
I'm gonna go this way since the sun is.
Okay. All right, guys, we're zeroed out. This fish feels heavy. It's not very long, but it's a toad.
Holy moly. Get under there a little bit more. Dude.
Yeah, it's a magnum.
What do we got?
Oh, it touched 9 for a second. 9, 2, 3, 9, 2.
That's the biggest bass in person I've ever seen
9,
out of here.
2, dude. Let me get this guy a dunk.
Holy smokes.
That is a freaking pig. Let's go, John. Yeah,
That looks like a Mexico bass.
I know, it's crazy. Look at that fish, y'all. Not very long. It has got a belly like a basketball ready to pop. That fish is spawning.
Oh, man.
As I said, I wouldn't come back to this lake, but John convinced me, and I'm glad you did, brother. An absolute pig on a jig, and we are going to let this fish go exactly where we caught it. What a melon,
I
dude.
can't contain myself. There she goes.
Look at that.
Brother.
That fish was so fat it couldn't even fight. It was just like wallering. And on a jig, guys. That's my favorite way to catch a big bass. There's just nothing like it.
My heart's pounding.
I do.
Let's go get a 30. We got a 4 and a 9. Might be the little scrawny fish that was trying to hump yours.
Were you dragging it?
I was dragging it.
Okay. Oh my gosh, if that bite is happening, look out.
It's on the back. Real bucket set.
I like that crawl that Philip's been working on, that
Yes.
longhorn crawl.
Got one.
Oh! Yes, sir. There she is.
He got tied real quick.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna get out of your way. Golly, that's 2 you've plucked out of there like that.
3 pounder, Bubba.
John just got his second real, well actually it's his third really good bite. He lost one that was probably about 4 pounds in the nasties, y'all. You look at this stuff and you're like, man, how do I get a lure in there? And it takes practice pitching with that Texas rig, pitching with that jig to get into those little nooks and crannies, and also just having the I don't care if I get stuck attitude, because what is happening right now, these fish are moving to the bank and they're looking for something that they can get on. In this case, there's a lot of brush. My fish actually came just off of the brush in a little spawn spot, just kind of a little nook. So if you're not throwing in the brush, also looking for one of my favorite areas to look at is in between the bushes. Because if you got like some series of small bushes, in between can be really good. It's like a little fort
it's a little fort where they can huddle up and get it on. So we're gonna keep working this bank, but we're putting together a sack here. We got a 4, 3, 9.
That's funny. We're on micro. Micro. You know how we do. Wow, guys, I have got 2 fish today.
Is that your second fish?
This is my second fish.
Oh my God.
Right? I mean, we haven't had many bites. But fish number 2, very healthy, but could have literally gotten eaten 4 times by that other one I caught. On the old wacky.
Little midday meat fart session while we're dobbing around. Turkey and cheese. You want turkey and cheese while you're flipping?
Well, while I'm sitting here, I might as well show you the latest rendition of our Guggen Reserve color in the Bandito bug. You know, we had our Baja Blast. We launched that at the Classic. It's sold out. We gave them away at the Classic, then it sold out. Very popular color. John's actually been using it today on his Vibe Jig trailer. But our next one, which is super juicy, is boiled crawfish. It looks buttery and spicy and delicious, and it is going to sell out quick. So I thought I would show you guys what it looks like now. So these will be available tomorrow, April 3rd, 2025. We're not making many, and they will not last long. So if you want to get your hands on them, link is down in the description if you guys happen to be here and they're still available.
Hey!
Yeah.
Creek over there too.
I think that's one of the only banks I've had like a consistent, like I can come and catch a fish the times I've been here. Oh, golly gee, boy. Off the bank. There's a little off the bank runner, cruiser.
Had that feeling.
Yeah, well he done slurped it. He's got a lunker log mustache and a real mustache. Little Italian bass with his Mario mustache there. That fish was off the bank and it's not a big one. We will quickly throw him back.
That's up.
Oh, yeah. This was over 60 degrees last night for sure. Oh, there's a bite. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. That's a good one.
It's a good one.
Oh no, 10 pound. Oh no. Oh, it broke me, dude. Maybe had a little too much heat there at the end, but
Yeah, not much you could do.
not much I could do.
Like a 4-pounder. Damn.
4-pounder. That one fought harder than the 9-pounder. Well, guys, I had 10 pounds on, got a solid thump, reeled in, wabam. That's how she goes sometimes, but that one would have helped the sack. That's 2 4-pounders that we've lost today. Re-rigging, I'm gonna give you guys the lowdown. If you don't know this, you need to. 5-inch lunker log. Don't throw a 6 on wacky rig. Okay, throw a 6 on Texas rig, Carolina rig, whatever. Throw a 5 if you're wacky. These baits tend to fold up. I mean, when you're working it, it's folding, and when a bass grabs this thing, it's going in their mouth, and if their mouth isn't that big, you know, it's gonna contort, and sometimes that can impede your hook set, and giving yourself 1 inch less, you would be surprised, makes a huge difference in your hookup ratio, and still has a great sink rate. 5 is the money spot for whacking. I take a little bit of the grease, lube up the shaft, and these rings that I'm using are the hook. It creates a little spot for the hook to actually face where you want it to, going up into the fish's mouth instead of sideways. And this is the hook that I'm using here. I think this is the one on, yeah. All right, so when we get done, clip our tag in, but that's what we got. I mean, wow, wow. This looks like 7-pounder city.
They do, don't it? They do. He's there though. Golly.
Dude, I was looking so hard at that tree, I didn't even see my line moving. I was staring at the, oh.
If I didn't see him, I'd say that was probably a good fit.
Same. Oh God, big bite. Oh, you're kidding me, dude. Big bite, big bite, big bite, big bite. Just keep her, just keep her. I think that one was, oh my gosh, bro.
One hitter moving.
Oh, one hitter moving with it, like moving off. Talk about tickling your jollies there. That one was aggressive. One thing I like about a jig, when it's just sitting there, it's still moving, you know? Like the skirt's kind of flared up. Oh, I feel like we're gonna get a big bite coming out of the creek here. And we've had some adversity here in the last hour. Snapping them off, missing them. We did see one that was probably like 4 or 5 pounds cruising. There's one.
Oh my God. So dark. 3 bites in a row.
Dude, I smacked that fish with that jig, bro. The old chewed up black and blue. Love to see it. Love to see it. My last couple bites haven't been, I haven't had like a reaction bite where I flip in there and it just goes bonk. I've actually been just like casting towards the cover and then dragging it out a little bit. Catching a couple sticks every once in a while.
Right now.
So I got him. Oh, same fish. Confident I got him. Don't have him.
Neither of them.
These fish are definitely betting, y'all, because they're like grabbing our stuff, they're moving off. But I think they're just getting the back end. They're not slurping it like Sally did this morning.
Sally slurp.
Gave Sally her morning coffee. Just straight up Colombian style. That old clip of Greg Hackney on Rayburn where he's like, "Are you ready?
Yeah.
You ready?" Looks at the camera. What, he's got the fish on. You ready? This is her. That was the peak. You ready?
So cool too, and there's another good one in fact when he's on like Cayuga, before Cayuga.
Oh yeah. Come on, baby. Yes.
Up in the brush. Oh, finally.
There we go.
That's a little squeaker. Oh, a little bass right there.
Damn, son, that's what we've been looking for. Rolling on it. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. Back behind that bush.
He's behind the bush.
We're about to have a better angle. Guys, we have a nice, I don't know, 5-6 pounder that's
Two of them.
rolling. Yeah. This is going down. Oh gosh. Okay, boat control, boat control, boat control.
Just nosed it.
Oh yeah! Oh, get up! Get around! Oh yeah! Come on, baby! Come on!
I got it.
Oh no! Dude, that was a bigger fish than I thought.
That was way bigger than I thought. I'm sorry, that was amateur.
Oh man,
I'm so
I could have grabbed it. I was right here.
I know, I just wanted the gratification of boat flipping it.
That was a Perrick moment.
That was a Perrick moment.
We're up here in this little shallow cove. Water's like 68. And they're just up here tickling each other.
There goes a little bass. Oh, you got a big boil right there. I don't know if that's, is that on you? Big boil right there, dude.
Oh.
Hey, you just ate it.
Oh gosh! Oh gosh!
That's a good little redemption.
Okay, hang on, buddy, hang on. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
That was so cool, dude. That's what I was trying to do earlier.
Look at that fish, dude. Look at the
Holy moly.
mass
it's like a
on it.
5 pound,
Yeah,
18-inch
another
fish.
shorty.
I saw it boil.
I know. I was in there to the right of you, and you said
I didn't mean to.
no. I was too
okay.
far. I was too far to the right.
Okay.
It's got to be on the money.
That's a healthy fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go, babe. Oh God, dude, that's a pound off.
6 pounds, 6 ounces.
There we go.
Like a silverback for a
Silverback.
second.
Silverback gorilla.
There's a giant. Oh my god, right there. Holy dude. It looks like it's going down. Oh my god. That is a giant fish.
I don't think it's there anymore. I think it just crept. Whew. Y'all, I'm shaking. That was, if that fish was filled out, it was a double D. It was a double freaking D. Sometimes this happens where you get these huge fish that'll pull up like on a big log or something, and they'll just kind of hover around where they want to spawn until it's perfect, and then they'll move up there, dump their eggs, and bounce. But sometimes they're catchable, sometimes they just ease off, never see them again. I think we might have to look at that log one more time for the end of the day. Oh my God!
That was a bass.
That was a big one. He's got it.
Got it. Oh my god, that was sick, dude.
That was crazy.
That
Oh!
was sick. Came off.
Oh, it came off.
That fish ate it? I
It
thought you
ate it.
spooked it.
No, I did too.
That's
Holy
exactly what that one was
cow.
doing back there.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
Golly, I lost another 4-pounder.
Dude, they are doing the
God.
fucking Humpty Dumpty right now. It is.
I hate to end the day on a poopy note, but what we just saw was crazy. We rolled back in the same bank. We saw a 6-7 pounder that John lost back on a bed with his tail sticking out of the water, and then went over to this big tree where I saw a giant, probably a male bass up there, but this, I don't even know. We don't really know if she was just coming in, setting up, or we don't really know. All I know is it was an absolute mega. Brother John, what are your thoughts on the day? We're gonna end this old school, like, remember when I interviewed you a long time ago?
Mike. Dude, I think we did good. You know, if I would have landed that 6, we had probably 30 pounds of fish. We'll still count it. It touched the boat. I got leader.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes one right there.
They're boiling
And,
on shad.
And I don't know. I'm proud of our performance. We actually caught one of literally one of the biggest largemouth I've ever seen out of here. And we caught like just the amount of like beautiful fish that we caught today. It's not quite there yet. Maybe a couple more days, Rack and I might find ourselves waddling back onto the boat ramp and fishing this place, and maybe getting some redemption on some fish we lost. But overall, it's like a 9 out of 10 day. It was pretty good. It was pretty damn good, especially for being like one of the only guys out here today too. It feels good to reap the rewards of Texas spring fishing.
Yeah, and we've had, it's just been blistery, windy. We finally got a calm day. I was gonna go to another lake, and then John texted me, said, "Hey, I'm feeling itchy on this spot." I'm like, if you're going, I'll go. And I'm glad, brother. Thank you. Many more adventures that me and John will go on, but today I would say was one for the books.
So, you guys go to subscribe to my buddy over here. Link down below if you want to go check out any of the baits that we're using. It's linked down below. I've got a page set up with some of my favorites, including those jigs. You know we gotta have them. And don't forget about the Nuke Punch. Sneaky little jig trailer, also a great bait. John caught most of our fish today on that flipping in the heavy cover. So with that, I wish you guys good luck in the great outdoors, and I'll see you on the next adventure.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.